All right, hello students. Are you ready to absolutely nail a topic that I promise you shows up on your exams every single year? Let's do it. Today, we're going to master consumer equilibrium and consumer surplus. Listen, if you get this right, you are looking at guaranteed marks on your WAEC, your JAMB, and your NECO exams. Seriously, this is a total game changer. Hey, I'm Rachel, and my mission is simple. Every single week from now until your exams, I'm going to be right here with a super powerful economics lesson designed to help you absolutely crush it. Okay, before we really dive in, here's a quick but super important tip. If you want daily practice to make sure all this stuff actually sticks in your brain, you need to subscribe to Exam KP right now. It is without a doubt the best way to get daily exam questions explained. All right, let's get to it. Time for the core concepts. I want you to think of these as your secret weapons, your winning tools for the exam. Once you master these, you'll be totally unstoppable. Let's lock this in. First up, we've got consumer equilibrium. Now, I know the textbook definition can sound a little intimidating, but don't let it scare you. All it means is that point, that perfect point where you, the consumer, feel like you've gotten the most possible satisfaction for your money and you decide, yep, I'm done buying. It's your personal sweet spot. And this right here is the golden rule you absolutely must remember. The whole thing boils down to this. You stop buying when the satisfaction you get from one more item, we call that marginal utility or MU, is exactly equal to its price. MU equals P. Seriously, burn that formula into your brain. Okay, next up, consumer surplus. You know that amazing feeling you get when you find a great deal, like you were totally willing to pay more for something but you got it for way less? Yeah, that feeling. Well, economics just gives that happy feeling a formal name, consumer surplus. And guess what? The formula is just as simple as the feeling. It's just what you are willing to pay minus what you actually paid. That's it. Just think of it as your bonus, that extra value you get to walk away with. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's put this stuff into practice, right? It's time for our very first exam simulation, the WAEC question takedown. Let's do this. So, here's a classic question, very similar to one you might have seen. You've got a utility schedule for someone buying ice cream, and the price is set at $1 per unit. Your mission is to find the point of equilibrium. Let's see how it's done. All right, let's take a look at the data table. We've got total utility, which is your overall satisfaction. And then we have marginal utility. That's the extra satisfaction you get from each additional unit. Now, notice something interesting. As you keep eating more ice cream, the marginal utility goes down. I mean, that first scoop is always the best, right? But look at the price. It stays constant at $1. So how do we crack this? It's a simple three-step process. Step 1, what's our goal? Remember the golden rule? We need to find where marginal utility equals price. In this case, that's $1. Step 2, let's scan down the MU column. We're hunting for the number 1. Keep looking, keep looking. Ah, there it is, right next to 6 units. So step 3, we found our answer. The conclusion is equilibrium happens at 6 units of ice cream. Why? Because if you bought a 7th scoop, your marginal utility would drop below the price. And that, my friends, is just a bad deal. So when you write this down on your exam paper, the perfect full marks answer is equilibrium is reached at the consumption level where marginal utility is equal to the price. Excellent work. 1 down, let's keep this energy rolling and move right into the JAMB question takedown. Now, you know JAMB, they love these fast calculation-based questions. Let's get ready. Hey, hold on a second, just a quick check-in. Is all of this making sense to you? Are the light bulbs going on? If they are, and you really want to lock this knowledge in for good, now is the time to smash that subscribe button for Exam KP. Remember, daily practice is the absolute key to exam success. All right, let's jump into a JAMB-style question. A consumer plans to spend 120 naira on 4 oranges, but they actually only spend 80 naira. The question is, what's his consumer surplus? Let's break this down. It's super simple. Step 1, we need to identify the willingness to pay. That's the plan spent, which is 120 naira. Step 2, identify what was actually spent. The question tells us it's 80 naira. Okay, step 3, time to calculate. Just use the formula. Willingness to pay minus actual price. That's 120 minus 80, which gives us 40. And there you have it. The answer is 40 naira, which is option A. See? Simple as that. You just banked an easy mark on your exam. All right, time for the final challenge. Now, both NECO and WAEC absolutely love asking students to illustrate concepts with diagrams. So let's tackle a diagram-based question head-on. The question is as straightforward as it gets. Using a diagram, illustrate consumer surplus. And let me tell you, getting this right can earn you a solid 5 to 10 easy marks. We're not leaving those on the table. Okay, let's build this graph together, step by step. Step 1, first things first, draw your axis. Price always goes on the vertical y-axis and quantity goes on the horizontal x-axis. Got it? Good. Step 2, now draw your demand curve. It should be sloping downwards from left to right. Step 3, draw in the market price line. This is just a straight horizontal line across the graph. And finally, the most important part, step 4. You're going to shade in the triangle area that's above that price line, but below the demand curve. That little shaded triangle, that is your consumer surplus. And voila! Here's the final product, a perfectly drawn, clearly labeled diagram. This is exactly what the examiners want to see. And don't forget that little memory trick. The surplus is your bonus. It's always the area above the price you actually pay. Whew, we have covered a ton of ground today. So let's do a quick rapid fire recap. This is your action plan, your key plays for exam day. Okay, listen up. Key takeaways. Number 1, the equilibrium rule is simple. MU equals P. Marginal utility equals price. Number 2, consumer surplus is that area above the price line and below the demand curve. A crucial tip for WAEC and NECO. Always, and I mean always, label your diagrams perfectly. For JAMB, watch out for their favorite trick, trying to confuse you with producer surplus. And if all else fails, remember that simple memory aid. I'd pay 1,000, but I got it for 500, so my bonus is 500. And just like that, you are so much stronger on this topic. I'd say you've achieved equilibrium. If this explainer helped you out, please do me a huge favor. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And hey, for thousands more practice questions to get you completely exam ready, you have to visit examkp.com. I'll see you next week.